So today I'm going to show you a little video to enlighten one or two people who've asked me, how do you clean your polynucleus hives? How do you clean them? How do you sterilise them? It's really not that easy, they think, but there is a way. I'll let you into my secret. And this is my secret weapon. Got a big saucepan of water, and in that saucepan this is what does the trick. So 1.5 bags of soda crystals in there. I think that costs me about £1.50. So it's not a major expense. You just need a big saucepan and a burner and somewhere safe to do it. Make sure you're not anywhere where you're going to set anything on fire. I wouldn't recommend doing it in the house, in the kitchen. You can do it outside. What I'm going to do is, once this is up to temperature, I'll be putting the Poly-nucs into that solution of soda crystals, giving them a good old scrub down, and then we'll give them another brush over with some bleach solution which will sterilise everything. Rinsing them underwater, leaving to dry, and hopefully the job's done. Here we go. Well, we're almost up to the boil. Here's the first nuke. Pretty grotty in there, you can perhaps see. I'm not sure if we've got enough light in there for you, but I'm going to take the central partition out. I'll show you inside. I'll show you inside this one. You can see there's quite a lot of nasty, grubby, mucky stuff in there. I don't know what all that is. Looks like probably where we've had a dead out, and there's been some dead bees in there. All that dark brown, the light brown on the other side. It looks like cappings that have dropped down. So let's see how this comes out. Let's dunk it in. Hold it down in there for a short period of time, just so it loosens everything up. I like to dunk one side and then dunk the other. Oh wow, you can see that's coming up already. Not even touched it, and it's coming cleaner. It's good stuff, this. You can probably see from there how much cleaner that is already. But now I'm going to take a brush to it. What I haven't done on this one, I just realised, is taking off the entrances. The reason that all these fronts are painted with different colours and with different entrance colours and different paint at the back of the entrance is just so that the virgin queens, when they go out on the mating flight, have got something to recognise when they come back, so they won't fly into the wrong nucleus colony, because they'll see the combination of colours and know that that's where they came from. I'm not saying it's a perfect solution, but it all helps. So you can see there's some writing on there, look. Some of my notes from earlier in the season. And now you can see that there isn't any writing. I know it's not necessary from the point of view of the bees, but while I've got the thing in here, I like to just get that clean down on the outside as well. The amount of time it takes, it's worth it. Right, we're going to just paint all the inside of it with bleach solution. That's the underside of the feeder, and you can see I've scraped off all the wax and everything off there, surplus, but we'll just give that a bit of a dunk. Hit it with a brush, and it just drops off. It's just really melting away so easy. The elbow grease factor is quite low, I've got to say. It just falls off. You can see there's still a bit of staining there, but mainly everything's gone. There's nothing that's going to hurt anything. All I'm going to do now is paint that surface over with my bleach solution. So any area that's coming into contact with the bees, and then I'm going to rinse that off. Bit of water. That's it. Job's a good one. You can see that's absolutely spot on. Bees will be very happy with that. And I'll just get all the other bits done now. Let it dry and it can all go back together. Partition. Scrape off the excess. I'm not going to submerge this because I don't want to fill up the corrugations of this Corex panel with water, because it's a ball to get it out again. I'm just brushing from the centre outwards, so I'm not pushing water into the cavity, and that's enough to get rid of everything. You see? Now you see it, now you don't. Marvellous. And again, bleach solution over all the surface. Just paint it on, let it run off, and then rinse off the bleach with a bit of cold water, and there we go. Good as new. Oh, this is nasty. Right, this is a 14 by 12 eek. So this sits on top of the standard national BS Honeybees box, and it makes it into a 14 by 12. Lots of nasty nooks and crannies, you can see probably in there how awkward that is. Full of rubbish where the bees have tried to stick the two parts together. Drop it in here. Not a problem at all. I know it's not going to be convenient for everybody, but if you have got the space somewhere where you can do this, it's worth the investment. If you've got a few Poly-nucs, poly hives to sterilise, well worth buying yourself a big saucepan. Go and see one of the local pubs. They might have something that they're throwing out that they've had for ages. That's where I've got mine. And the burners, they're not too expensive. I'm sure you can pick those up from eBay, or we obviously use one of the local catering suppliers. These are probably one of the worst pieces to clean because there are so many nooks and crannies in them, and the bees tend to try and stick the eek down onto the brood chamber with propolis, so you get lots and lots and lots of propolis filled in the gaps, and it takes a bit of fettling really just to get the bristles in there. It's not that it's difficult to get off, it's just a little bit awkward, but you know, worth the effort. It's quite nice, and you can see there, no problem at all. Quick lick over with the bleach on all the inside surfaces, so that if there is anything that's managed to survive the hot soda crystals, and I very much doubt it if there is, but the bleach will just kill everything off. Ta-da, there we go, ready for use. Well, everything's dry now, so it's time to put it all back together. And there we go, all ready for this season. Well, I do hope that's been of some use to one or two of you and enlightened you as to how I manage to keep my Poly-nucs clean and sterile. I appreciate it's not going to be something that everybody can do, but if you can do it, I recommend it. It makes your life so much easier. Anyway, thanks for watching and bye for now. Happy beekeeping. And I've probably got too much in here, it's going to overflow. 1 second. Once it's all I'm going to take off these entrance covers, if I can find what I've done with my screwdriver. I did have a screwdriver a minute ago, but it's gone. I found the screwdriver. It was in my pocket all the time. Oh, we'll just edit that little bit out, shall we? Right.